know what time it is. It is time for the LockMarie Talk Show. Yes, with your girl. Show me my love, people. You know your girl, Coach LockMarie, appreciates all the love that you show. I love. Can you say that? I love. I really do. Love is such a good thing. And if more people showed it in life, what more of a better place would this world be? Love, you guys, love. It don't mean you have to like a person, every move, every decision, every choice, every act. You know what I'm saying? Everything they say. That's not what love is. Love is just accepting who they are and staying happy with who you are. Like, that's what love is. It's realizing you cannot change other people, and the difference and the variety of us in life is what makes the world beautiful. And it's okay for us to be different. It's okay for us to have different desires and thoughts and want things at different times in life. And you're okay with that. That's love. That's unconditional love. I think a lot of us get it confused. We say we love, but we love on condition, which to me, and really in the Bible, it's not real love. It's not, because love is unconditional. Love has to be unconditional in order to be appreciated and to be really impactful. Seriously. Like, you cannot love conditionally. You can't, because you might as well just not love. Think about it. It's not constant. When it's conditional, it's up and down. It's hit or miss, right? And so, you know how they say, if you're a friend, then I don't need enemies, or something like that. You know, because it's almost like the same thing. If a person is inconsistent with the love that they have toward you, you can't trust them. You don't know when they're going to be who or what. They're consistently inconsistent. Those people you really don't want in your life. You want consistent people who are positive. You want consistent, helpful people. You want consistent, encouraging people. Consistent, inspiring, and uplifting people. That's what you want. You don't want people who are consistently inconsistent with the positivity that they give you. Because at the time where you desire or you need something to boost you, or to, and they come with that extra other stuff, it's not going to assist you with what you're trying to do in life. We have to make better choices with who we allow in our space and in our life. And love is the key. Consistent, adulterated, they call it consistent love. We need that in this world. That's what we need. But the problem, you know where the problem stems from? It starts at our birth. It really did. Our parents taught us this conditional love because they may act like, okay, love is more than just saying I love you, or it's more than just, well, that's your mom, so she has to love you, or that's your dad, so you know that. No, love is an action. It really is. And you can be my mama, you can be my dad, you can be my husband, you can be my sister or my quote-unquote bestie. But if your actions do not show that you love, I hate to say it, and maybe you never heard this before, but you heard it here today on the LockMarie Talk Show. They don't love you. If you cannot look at the actions behind people and what they do toward you daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, and say that it is something to help you, to benefit you, if everything they do is to downgrade you, to make you feel belittled, to make you feel insecure, to make you second guess yourself, that is not love. And a lot of our parents and a lot of parents truly do not love. They, whether they wasn't taught it, I can't give you the reasons to why, but we were not given love. Okay, because the love that we were given was based on conditions as to how you act and how you responded as a kid. If your action did not line up to what they felt you should have done, then they just disregarded you, or they ignored you for months or weeks, or didn't speak to you for days. That's not love. Now, if you're angry or if you're upset, if you're dealing with some negative emotion based on a act of someone else, number one, that still is something personally that you have to deal with, because you are allowing another person to control you, and then you're trying to reflect and make it the other person's fault because of the way you feel. That's, once again, not taking responsibility for who you are and how you feel, because no one can make you feel a certain way unless you decide to feel that way. It's your choice. You don't have to agree, but it's just the truth. And so when parents do that to children, that is a choice that parent is doing. But what it's doing is teaching a child that I have to act a certain way, or I have to say certain things or do certain things in order to get the love of my mom or my dad. And if you watch that, it also develops a dysfunction as we grow up in relationships, because then we feel we have to act a certain way or do a certain thing to the person in our life, quote unquote, to show love or to get a positive or a loving response from them, when it should not be that way. So it starts from our childhood, and we are so used to it. It has become our normal to where we just don't think about it, and it becomes a part of life. And we take it into our relationships, we take it into our friendships, we take it into our jobs, we take it into our careers. It becomes our church. My churches are full of the dysfunction. And it's sad, and we hide behind scriptures, we hide behind titles, we hide behind stuff that God is not pleased. And we all need to reflect within and check ourselves, because God was a perfect example of love. He still is today. He daily loves us and gives us his love unconditionally. My dad posted something on social media, and I want to read it because it's definitely got my attention, and it's so true. It says, I can understand the greatness of God, but I cannot understand his humility. It becomes so clear in him being in love with each of us separately and completely. It is as if there is no one but me in the world. He loves me so much. Each one of us can say this with great conviction. And think about it. Like, God shows no partiality toward us. Because we don't do things in life we're supposed to do to receive what we are supposed to receive. We say he does. We say, well, you know, God must don't love me, or God love her more. No. You just have not done what you were supposed to do. We each have responsibilities in life. You look at women look at other women relationships and husbands all the time and say, why she get him? Why my husband don't? That's because you're looking out, and you're not, first of all, you don't believe you deserve to receive. You look at yourself like you're belittled, and you're not going to attract what you don't believe you deserve. You feel like you are, you're walking around insecure. You're walking around have so many traumatic, thoughts toward yourself, but yet you expect someone else, or you expect to attract someone who thinks highly of you, someone who loves you, who appreciates you, and you don't love or appreciate yourself. So you're not going to attract that. You're going to attract just what you are and just what you think. So we have to, love starts with us. If you don't love you, how do you expect others to love you? If you don't think highly of you, how do you expect others to think highly of you? No one in this world is going to do for you or give you what you are not even willing to give yourself. If you don't give yourself grace and mercy, you will not receive it from anyone else. It starts and ends with you. That is what we have to, it goes all the way, every time it's right back at you. We have to stop putting the blame on other people, other things in our lives, and realize we create our world and our reality daily by how we respond and react to ourselves.